This is Jim with Elite Fitness. Today's class, you're gonna have to gather some items. We have got today 5 mini circuits of 3 exercises. So real minimal rest between those 3 exercises. And you have a short break, like 15 seconds to get to the next little circuit. So we're going through those 5 circuits 2 times. So this workout requires you to set up some stations. It's not a big deal, but I want to take just a minute to run through what you're going to need. So our first circuit is kind of like our core warm-up that I really like to do, kind of get the blood moving just a little bit. All we need is really the floor, and if you want to use a mat, that's great, okay? The second circuit, we're going to do some runners. So we're going to do some step-ups with one leg planted, elevated, that stays there, and we use that to drive our body up and come back down. So if you have a step, that's great. Set that up as one of your stations. If you don't, you can use stairs for that. If you don't feel comfortable using the stairs, we can just do a backward lunge and come forward. So a couple options there for you. Also in the second circuit are squats with a pause. What I would recommend is you may want dumbbells, gallon jugs, or canned goods that you can hold up by your shoulders, and we'll squat down. We're gonna pause for just a second and come up. Squat back down, pause, and up. So we'll need some resistance for those squat pauses. Then we're gonna do a modified potato sack. Squat jacks is kind of what I call them, but it's like, and you don't have to hold weight either. But if you want to hold a kettlebell, gallon jugs, whatever, you would simply do a squat or coming up and back. So it's like a jumping jack with your legs, trying to engage those legs a little bit. They'll be tired. After our runners and after our squat pauses, you go to the squat jacks. Circuit 3. So all these items, guys, I'm kind of walking through the workout we listed here, and then we're also going to list what you need to gather because you do need to stage these. We need the floor for arm cross push-ups. Guys, you can use a bench or a chair for those too, okay? So you just kind of use that to make them a little bit easier, or you can go to the floor, okay? Next exercise, guys, and this is, I want to show this. We have an option, doorway rows, which are great. We use both arms same time for this, okay? So you could grab your doorway and you could do your rows, okay, with the doorway. A little more advanced would be, you see the broom I have here. You could use a couple chairs, okay? And you could simply bring this through, and the way my chairs are set up, I can slide this through, okay? And listen guys, I don't want anyone to get hurt on this, so make sure that your broom handle can handle weight on it, okay? And then it's a more advanced move. I don't want this to slide off either, okay? But we're gonna do where we climb underneath here and we do underhand rows, either from your hips or you can bridge up and do that. And we're going for 45 seconds, so we might do both. You might start with the bridge and then go down to the hips and do this underhand row. Again, this is just an option, but if you wanna try this, they're great. They're very challenging, okay? Then we go pike push-ups, so we're hands down. Again, you could use your bench or a chair to do the same thing, but take some of that force off. So if your wrists are sore, or if you're not comfortable doing that or have shoulder injuries, that's the way to get around a regular pike push-up, okay? The fourth set, we have sliders, okay? So you have an option on this one too. We can do bridges, or we can hold the bridge and we can slide. If you have a hardwood surface, your socks might work, or you can put a towel down and you're gonna be sliding. If you have carpet, I've got some sliders. Hey guys, did these the other day. They're real effective. So again, we're going for 45 seconds. You need to pause when you need to, okay? But they're real effective. So bridge or leg curls, so you need sliders. Well, this is getting long, okay? Then we're gonna do lunges. You don't really need anything for that. We're gonna do some toe or some floor touches. Our toe touches. I use the floor for our lunges. If you're not comfortable, just alternate lunges there, okay? And you'll see that on the right up. Then we have swing squats. Again, if you have an old kettlebell, or if you want to use gallon jugs, or just your fist, we're doing swing squats. Our last circuit, guys, number 5, we're going to do the staggered push-up, which you can use a bench or chair, which will be listed on our items that you need. And then we're doing one arm rows, which you may want to, if you don't have heavier dumbbells, if you don't have an old kettlebell with amount of weight, and a gallon jug isn't heavy enough, you could go to the backpack loaded with books, paper, some different weight. So kind of get a weight that feels like maybe what you used to use in the gym. Or if you're just starting to work out and you've maybe done a set of one arm rows, jug doesn't feel quite heavy enough, get the backpack loaded with a weight just over what a gallon jug weighs. And that way you can add strength. You can build yourself up progressively, okay? So that's my intro, guys. We're getting started right now. By the time it's all said and done, let's start with our core. I'm gonna come down here. Hopefully you got a good view of this, guys. We're gonna start with a suitcase crunch. It's up here so you can see what's gonna happen. We have suitcase crunch. We have cross planks, so we're in a push-up position, knees across. Then we're gonna do figure eights, so we form figure eights with your feet, and we do a hip thrust on each side as you go in the upstroke of the 8, okay? Let's get it, guys. Not allowed to rest with this. We're gonna go through this. Land back, suitcase crunch. Starting now, arms over the head, guys.
Work for 45 seconds.
Crunch, leg lift. Good, get your body warm. And working that core. Centerpiece of the physique.
Five seconds.
Okay. Get all the way through the time, guys.
Recover for 5 seconds.
Not a lot of
5
time
seconds.
Here. We're going to get in a push-up position.
Work for 45 seconds.
And we're just going to come across and across. Just trying to squeeze that core every time you come across the body. If you want to exhale, guys, a lot of times I'll blow out as I bring the knee up. So, kind of good to get to our body warm on these two.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Figure eights, guys. So we have
Work for 45 seconds.
You put your hands down at your side. And we're coming up, and then we'll come down, up, and around. Just riding an 8 up on the ceiling.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Listen, not a lot of break. Go to your stairs or your
Cycle
step.
rest for 15 seconds.
So there's a little buffer when you complete each of these mini little circuits. We're going to start with runners.
5
in
seconds.
5 seconds. Remember, get your leg up, drive with that leg. Okay? That
Work
leg.
for 45 seconds.
Here we go. We'll drive up and back. So my left leg is doing all the work here, guys.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
And here we go.
Work for 45 seconds.
job. Keep going, guys.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
Okay, guys,
5
we're gonna
seconds.
squat. Jacks next.
Work for 45 seconds.
Water jugs. We're here. Or squat.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5
Okay, guys.
seconds.
We'll set these down.
Cycle rest for 15
Back cycle
seconds.
2. Now we're going arm cross push-ups, doorway, or
5 seconds.
rows, and pike push-ups.
Work for
Okay.
45 seconds.
Here we go. Arm cross push-ups. So we're here.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
Guys,
5
now it's time.
seconds.
I'm gonna crawl over here. Go
Work
to
for
the doorway,
45
Or
seconds.
go here, guys. Remember, you can bridge up, and then we'll get these rows in. Try to make that back really work. And make sure the broom handle doesn't slide on you. I have mine kind of locked in the chair.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
We'll be way out of here. And
Work
guys,
for 45 seconds.
pike push-ups. So we're here. Beginning to use the bench if you need to. We're here doing a shoulder press.
Five seconds.
Okay,
Recover for 5
those
seconds.
are tough.
5 seconds.
Those are tough. All right, we've got.
Cycle rest for 15
short break.
seconds.
Get your sliders ready. Okay. We're gonna start with a bridge or
5
hamstring curls
seconds.
here.
Work for 45
Okay.
seconds.
So guys, arms at the side. Turn my sliders this way. We're bridging up, slide out, squeeze in. And these are really tough. It's like a leg curl where you're supporting that core the whole time.
5 seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Okay. Get those out of the way, guys. We have
Work for 45 seconds.
alternating lunge, toe touch, or floor touch, however you want to call them. So we're going here. Don't have to hop on this. Boom. Alternating lunge, we're just going to come down. Listen, if that's too hard, just do lunges. Boom. Boom. Touching that floor.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Grab your resistance.
Work for 45
And we have
seconds.
swing squats. So we're here.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
We'll set these down. Have your short
Cycle
break.
rest for 15 seconds.
15 seconds now. We're going staggered push-ups and then 1 on rows. So
5
maybe use
seconds.
your backpack or dumbbell. Here we go, guys.
Work for 45 seconds.
Staggered push-ups. So we're here and we'll alternate those.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
1 on rows.
Work for 45 seconds.
Oh, already at work set, guys. Here we go.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
Okay.
5 seconds. Work for 45
Here,
seconds.
guys, other way here. I'll spin around.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5
Yes, over
seconds.
here. Hey guys, we're going back to the core.
Cycle rest for 15 seconds.
Okay? So we're back to the core. So that suitcase crunch. If you need a break, hit pause.
5 seconds.
Otherwise, just keep trucking.
Work for 45
Here we go.
seconds.
Good. Think about that core every time you crunch and leg lift here.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
Guys, we
5
have those cross
seconds.
planks. So we're getting a push-up
Work
position,
for 45 seconds.
and we're just going to cross and across. A little bit of grind here. Hang in there.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
Okay.
5
Figure
seconds.
eights, guys. So we're down.
Work
Hands
for
to the side.
45 seconds.
Here we go. So we'll hip thrust on each side of the upstroke.
Five seconds.
Getting ready for a leg cycle here, guys.
Recover for 5 seconds.
Okay.
5
Move
seconds.
to the stairs. All right.
Cycle rest for 15 seconds.
So we get to the stairs or your step. A lot of focus on
5
the leg lift.
seconds.
2. Okay, here we go. guys.
Work for 45
One,
seconds.
up.
5 seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5
Push those
seconds.
legs up, guys.
Work for 45 seconds.
Wrapping up. Light touch. Back. Drive up. Good work.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Squat jacks.
Work for 45 seconds.
Here we go, guys. So we're here. Squat.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
Okay.
5 seconds.
Catch your breath,
Cycle
guys.
rest for 15 seconds.
Arm cross push-ups are next.
5 seconds.
Okay, guys. We're in position. You just
Work
need to
for
make sure you do-
45 seconds. 5 seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Doorway or broomstick handle.
Work for 45 seconds.
Okay. Watch your hands when we slip. Oh man. Just pull yourself up.
5 seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Guys, pike.
Work
Push-ups
for
next.
45 seconds.
Here we go. Whew, man.
5 seconds.
Okay, guys. Wow. Pause when you need to.
Recover for
Those
5
are tough, no
seconds.
head rush from that.
5 seconds.
Okay, so catch your breath. For short break.
Cycle rest for 15 seconds.
I'll get my sliders ready.
5 seconds. Work for 45 seconds.
Okay. We're up. Slide up. And squeeze in. All right, hang in there, guys. These are tough.
Five seconds.
All right.
Recover for 5 seconds.
Great work, guys.
5 seconds.
We're up.
Work for 45 seconds.
Floor touch. So just lunge back. Touch floor. Great job.
5 seconds.
Okay.
Recover for 5 seconds.
Wow.
5 seconds.
Short break with swing squats.
Work for 45 seconds.
Here we go.
5 seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Sit these bad boys down.
Cycle rest for 15 seconds.
Staggered push-ups are next. Catch your breath.
5 seconds.
Wow, here we go.
Work for 45 seconds.
All right.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
One more rows, guys.
5 seconds. Work for 45 seconds.
Holy cow. All right. Squeeze that back. Feel the work every time you pull up.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds. 5 seconds. Work for 45 seconds.
Here we go. Pulling towards the hip a little bit. Down towards the foot. A little sawing action here.
Five seconds. Recover for 5 seconds.
All right.
5 seconds. Workout complete.
Guys, that was interval training for today. Pretty good workout. Gets the heart pumping. Make sure have your station set up, because that rest between, it goes fast. Listen, for a bunch of workouts you can do at home, regardless of your fitness level, check out Elite Personal Fit. We'll see you next time.